Hello everyone, welcome to day 10 of solving SQL. Today we are going to solve this problem average time of process per machine. So this is an easy level problem, and although this might seem difficult, but this after you have understood the problem, this will be a easy problem. So there is a simple table here with four columns, but this table is a unique one because it has three columns as primary key: the machine ID, process ID, and activity type. So this is like a factory, and there are certain machines on which certain processes are run, and each process has a particular type of activity. It is either it is the process has started or the process has ended. Okay, so a particular machine will have a particular process ID and a particular activity type. So these three must be unique. But machine ID may be duplicated, process ID may not be unique, and also activity type may not be unique. And timestamp is the time where the process is either started or ended. Okay, you can read this. The table shows user activity of a factory website. So these three columns are the primary key. Combination of them are unique values of the table. Machine ID is the ID of the machine. Process ID, ID of the process running on the machine with ID machine ID. The activity type is the enum category, so either it is start or end. Time square is the float representing the current time in seconds. Start means the machine has started process at the given time step, and means the machine ends the process at the given time step. The start time step will always be before the end time step for every machine ID process ID pair. So this is an important condition. The start timestamp, so we don't have to order anything. The start timestamp will always be before the end timestamp for every machine process ID pair. Okay. So there is a factory website that has several machines running the same number of processes. Write the solution to find average time each machine takes to complete a process. We have to find the average time. So these are some important conditions that we have to check. The time to complete a process n timestamp minus the start timestamp. So time to complete the process is the n timestamp minus the start timestamp. This is already given. The average time is calculated by total time to complete every process on the machine divided by number of processes that we run. So we can do this simply by the function also. There is a average function. You can use this to solve the problem. And the resulting table should be machine ID along with average time as processing time. Okay. The resulting table should have machine area along with average time and processing time, which should be rounded to 3 decimal places. We can use the round function. Returnable in any order. Okay. So let us go to the example. So it has how many machines? 3 machines. There are certain processes and the activity of the process. Okay. Machine ID 0, process ID 0. For these two columns, it has started ended at certain time interval. Again, machine ID 0, process ID 1, started ended again at certain time interval. Then again, machine ID 1 and 0, it has started and ended at certain time interval. Again, machine ID 1, process ID 1, started and ended at certain time interval. Similarly, for machine number 2 also. Okay, this is one particular block, and this is another block, start and end. Okay, so we have to find the average time. So for machine ID 0, let me calculate the machine ID 0. This minus this will be how much? 1502, no? So we have to calculate this part. Okay, so this minus this, 1502 minus 0712. If you subtract this 2, again if you subtract this 2, then you add this and divide by 2, you will get the answer 0.89. So look at the example here. Machinery 0 average time is 1502. 1502 minus 0.712 plus 4 point machine ID 2. This is the no. N minus start, right? This 4.120 minus 3.140. Okay, so if you calculate this part, then divide the whole value by 2, then you will get 0.894. And for machine ID 1 and 2 also you can check, this will be the answer. So how to solve this kind of problem? This kind of problem seems like difficult one because there how to solve there is how to, like, you can do group by, you can do city, okay, but if you think carefully you can do simply solve this problem using city. How? You join this table with using self join, that is, if you join this table with itself, making the condition the machine ID should be equal, process ID should be equal, and one table must contain the start time, other table must contain the end time. That is all. Okay, so if I get a big row here where there is 0 0 start 0.712, then again 0 0 and 1.520. After, if I join this table in such a way that we get the resultant table like this, then if I subtract 1.520 minus this 0.710, then easily I can solve the problem. Let me show you the join table, how the join table looks like. Okay, so select everything, select start from the activity table, suppose activity, suppose A1, suppose. Okay, from A1, then I am going to join the activity again, suppose A2 on. This on condition is important. I1, A1 the machine ID must be same as A2 dot machine ID. Also, I want A1 dot process ID must be same with A2 dot process ID. Because if I don't write the process ID, then what will happen? There will be one row where machine ID is 0. This row will be joined with, suppose, machine this one, where the process ID is not matching. I do not want that condition. Okay, process ID must be same. So the process ID must be same, and also I want activity type must be equal to start, and A2 dot activity type must be equal to what? End. This is what I want. Okay. Now let me run this to show you what the resultant table of this query will look like. Okay. See. So I mean everything is not shown here. Okay. But you can see machine ID. What are the columns? Okay, here so machine ID, process ID, activity type, timestamp. Again, machine ID, process ID, activity type, timestamp. Okay, let me look at the first table, first row. Okay, 0 0 start 0.7 or 1 2, again 0 0, then end. You see end, then 1.5. See 1.520. Then for the next row, so these two are completed now. These two are joined. Now for the next these two, see 0 1 start, then 3.142 0 1 0 1 and 4.1. See 4.1. Now these two are joined also. These two rows are joined also. Now for these two row, this one and these two rows. See, for these two row, see one first row, second, third, 1 0 start 0.5, 1 0 and 1.55. Okay, similarly you can check the rest of the table. So using this query, I have joined the table, that I joined the table in such a way so that I can subtract now these two rows, start and end. Okay, now if I just write what I need from this table, from the resultant table that I have just shown you, from this table, I want machine ID, suppose A1 dot machine ID. I have to specify the table name also because it will be ambiguous otherwise. So this is machine machine id a1 dot machine id comma I want the subtraction of the n minus start. So end is in the a2 table, a2 dot timestamp minus a1 dot timestamp. Okay. So if I run this, I will get the subtracted time. This is not the correct answer, but what I will get, let me show you that. For machine ID 0, I am getting a value. For again machine ID 0, because there are two processes for machine ID 0. Again there are two processes for machine ID 1. Again there are two processes for machine ID 2. Therefore I am getting two values for start and end. For a pair of values, I am getting a subtracted value. Okay, now from this table again, from this query, I am getting this result. Again, from this table, I need to find the average of this column. So I can easily do the group by machine. If I do group by machine and do the average of this column, I will easily get the result, whatever is my result. Okay, sorry. I will get the result. Okay, so let me do the average here. I need to do the average, and I also need to round the average value. I'm going to use the round function here, round to 3 decimal places. Okay, round to 3 decimal places, and s, what is the column name, processing time. Okay, processing time. Now since I have used the function average, I need to group by the first column 1. Now this is my complete query. So although this question looks a little difficult, the query looks simple, right? If you look at the query, it is not that difficult to understand. So let me run this, and this will be the correct answer. See, accepted. Okay, if I submit this, so it gives this much percentage. So let me resubmit. Okay, so this is the correct answer. I hope you have liked the solution. If you have any doubt, comment it on the comment section. Also, if you like this video, share it with your friends and subscribe to my channel. See you in the next video.